another way.
Okay.
I think that too often sociological problems are blamed on morality. What I mean by that, when there is a lack of suitable mates in one's environment, then naturally people tend to look for what is suitable, whether or not they have a ring on their finger or not. And if you look at communities such as the African American community, where you have a disproportionate rate of men and women, more women than men, then you're going to see a lot more polygyny in action, although unofficial, because there's not enough men to go around. And so I think the moral argument too often is used to cover up very hardcore sociological issues that are not being addressed.
Hold on, let me talk about that, because Dr. Umar, it's rumored that you have more than one wife. I don't know if that's true or not.
I've never been married.
Oh, okay. That wasn't.
But I will have 2 queens.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So is polygamy more realistic?
I think we have to understand that monogamy is not natural to alpha males. This is not only true.
Hey, I'm responding to why so many people have a problem with Dr. Umar Johnson, saying that alpha males have more than one woman. The society we in the Western world, which is America, right? They have way more simps and beta males in existence. Pastors are simping and being beta males. Employers are simping and being beta males. Right? Men and women family is simping and being beta males. Because they're not telling most women the truth, right? Most women is scarred from their childhood through their mother and father relationship and what their father did do or didn't do, in good or bad. They're scarred from their father dynamic being thrown off, right? So oftentimes it leads over into the relationship lifestyle, right? So this is how the majority population of men is simping and being beta males. Most fathers, most brothers is not going to tell their daughters that, hey, the fathers ain't going to tell their daughters they cheated on their mom. A lot of brothers ain't going to tell their sisters that, hey, I got a wife or a girlfriend, but I cheated on a majority of the girlfriends I've had. They're not going to say that because they're all, even with the preacher, they want to protect the image of a woman's feelings, and pandering to women keeps the economy and the black social order in the places that if they start being honest with women in church, most churches will lose their funding. Women is the large glamour of the churches. Women go to church more than everybody else. Women pack the church houses way more than men. Most men either don't go to church or only start going to church by way of a woman influence or family influence. But most men, once they get grown, typically just don't go to church or conform to a religion or believe like women believe. So the society and the world around women have been protecting their feelings, and it's more money in lying to women and propagating the theory of monogamy. Well, let's go here. All women talk about they want a monogamous man, right? But what you fail to realize is I want all the men to understand this. Most of these women got baby daddies, got the man that they was in love with, right? The man that they was in love with and their baby daddies cheated on them, and they knew it. And all these women slept with their baby dads and the man that they loved, knowing that he cheated on them. Continually did this, knowing he wasn't monogamous to her, right? But typically what happens is when a woman gets some age on and get older, or after she's experienced that hood guy, baby daddy, homeless guy, a street guy that a lot of women gravitate to in the black community, that they like and they crave and love sexually, then they want to make the guys that is everyday working guys, guys that is trying to make something out of their lives, and they might not know the exact way to go about doing it, but they're doing the best they can by working a job. They then want to make them men suffer for what their baby daddies did, what their fathers and brothers have lied to them about, because their fathers don't want to tell them that, hey, I mistreated your mother because I was chasing other women, and I loved other women, I love having sex with other women, so he don't want to say that. So these men is all lying to women. So when they finally hear the truth that no man wants to be monogamous, but will be monogamous based off his circumstance in his financial situation, it sounds like blasphemous. It sounds like you're talking against God. Because everybody in a woman working life lie to her. Her male friends gonna lie to her because they want to sleep with her. Most fucking go on at a job. So coworkers typically end up fucking each other. So if a coworker is dealing with her, man or woman, typically if he's want to, at some point, get inside of this woman, he's not about to say these things. He's gonna stay, most guys gonna stay on the middle path, which is playing like monogamous is a real thing. So what happens is, now you find out when these women, black women, white women, any woman get with a man, they got money, and that man did not come up with their wealth with them. Like, they didn't grow into this money together. She wasn't with him with nothing. And he got money without her, and he got his status without her. Now, all these women is finding out, black, white, green, yellow, any race of woman you want to, that these men is letting it be known that you got to share. Now, most women will say, oh, I'm not sharing no man. No, but she will share a man if you make a certain amount of money. Now, you might not be the man she share because you don't make the certain amount of money, and you might not be the man she share because you're not the hood dude that's just going to do what he want to do and break her heart anyway. She'll do a threesome for him. She'll do a threesome for a homeless guy. She'll do a threesome for the guy that's just a good, fun guy to have sex with, but he's not great for a relationship. She'll do a threesome with him. But the man that is trying to be something, the man that's putting up with the most of her shit, she gonna talk to you about being a monogamous. But all the other men didn't give her a monogamous lifestyle. They gave her fake monogamy. Meaning saying, yes, I'll be faithful, then he cheat, fuck her mama and her sister. That's what her baby daddy did. That's what the man that loved her did. He fucked somebody she knew or cheated soon in the relationship. But she gonna hold the next man to a higher standard. And she held him, and she accepted most shit out of her baby daddy and the man she loved. But she wanna come put all her issues on a righteous man trying to do things the right way, the best way he can. They got a problem with Dr. Umar saying that alpha males have multiple women because the world predicates women for their money, because women is the majority faction on earth. They're the biggest consumers on earth. So why would you tell your biggest consumer, the one that feelings and emotions got to be protected the most, so they're lied to the most? Because a lot of times men know the truth but won't say the truth because it's more beneficial for them to get some pussy out of a woman or get some money out of a woman or some type of way manipulate a woman to get into woman bedroom pockets, so they won't say the truth. So everybody hate Dr. Umar Johnson because he said alpha males have multiple wives, which people fail to realize. If you study all the rich guys, all these millionaires and billionaires, right? When you go studying these guys, they're not even married. Very few of them are married, and when they have a silent wife, they're gonna pick a wife from a whole nother country, not even from America. Because most guys that got money want traditional wife, want a woman that gonna do what he say do and give him his way, so he can cheat, have concubines, do whatever he want to do. So I say all that to say this: a woman accept threesomes, a poly relationship, an open relationship, a man having multiple wives, as long as he got enough money. So if your woman want to accept it, you just got to realize you ain't got enough money to be the right guy for it. But she'll put you through all type of other stress and worries and give you all the issues she gained from her brothers, her fathers, and the people around her from lying to her and feeding her mind with bullshit. Now these rich guys is running. I want you to realize this. These rich guys on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube is flying these women out, fucking them, sending them back home to y'all, to the regular men. They're not wifing them. They're not making them a girlfriend. They're sitting here literally using them as a prostitute or escort, fucking them, sending them back home. I'm out. They all hate Dr. Umar Johnson.
I said you lost me there, man.
This is not only true amongst human beings, even within the animal kingdom.
Okay.
The alphas tend to have more than one spouse. And if you also look at women, as much as they may chide polygyny, many women will date an alpha male with another woman if she's attracted to him. Just look at the amount of women who date married men, but at the same time say they're against plural marriage.
Whenever